We're going to do a flat iron steak. We're going to do a pangasia stuffed with crab meat. We're going to do a salmon, Florentine pinwheel, and we're going to do some stuffed pork chops with cranberry stuffing. And we're going to do some sides to go along with that. We're going to cook it. We're going to plate it. We're going to have a wonderful dinner. Rastelli Direct. It's all right here, right in this book.
In my kitchen, we're cooking.
Now, I want to show you the bag that Rastelli Direct comes in. It's a resealable bag. You can take it right out of the freezer into the refrigerator or leave it in the freezer. Take out what you need. These are some beautiful stuffed pork chops, which we're definitely going to be doing today. We also have some flat iron steak that comes the exact same way. It's all individually wrapped. All the instructions for cooking are right here on the bag, so it's impossible to mess up. We're also going to do, besides our flat iron, some salmon Florentine pinwheels and some pangasia stuffed, which is absolutely fantastic. So we're going to do all of them to show you how easy it is. And then later, we went to the supermarket and we just picked up some broccoli, some asparagus, some spinach, some baby carrots, some onions, and we're going to show you how to plate all of this for a fantastic dinner. Also, if you're in a hurry, we've got to do something quick. We have our Steamazing dishes. They're whole dinners, under 400 calories. They're absolutely amazing. They go right in the microwave. You can do it at home. You can do it at work. And if you're craving for a cheesesteak, a Tony Lou cheesesteaks, yes, we have a microwavable version of that too, with the roll, separate. It's a kit. It's fantastic. All right, let's get to start making some of these dishes.
Now, first of all, welcome to my home. Welcome to my kitchen. And my lovely Viking stove that I love to talk about all the time.
Love this.
We got some really wonderful gifts, because with a lot of people, when they get into cooking, Tony, it becomes overwhelming to them. And they're like, but I don't have time to cook anything good. But with Rastelli products, you have time to really make some nice dishes.
You can do anything. And here's the thing. We're not talking about quality like you get at a supermarket. I mean, this is the stuff that 4-star restaurants are getting. You're getting delivered right to your house. Now, all we did with this, we got our flat iron. All we're going to do is we put a little bit of oil, because we just want to coat it lightly with oil. We take a very hot plate. Now, I love using cast iron, and Patty has got some beautiful cast iron pans. So you're going to get this nice and hot, and you're going to take this, and you hear that sizzle? That's what you want. What we're going to do is we're going to get some grill marks on here, and these are going to be beautiful. Now, I personally like to eat my steak medium to medium rare. Yeah. You can make it any way that you want, but I prefer it that way.
Wow, listen to that sizzle. This is when you know that the pan is hot and it's cooking. You can hear the sizzle. Wow.
Now we're going to take a little bit more oil.
Okay.
And we're going to do our seafood right here. Put a little oil in here. We're going to roll it around. This is on medium heat, but we still want to get a nice char. And we're going to put our pinwheels in.
So it's just that simple, just place it.
It's literally that simple.
How long would it take to cook?
You know, everything is different. You know, it's not an exact science. But with salmon, it cooks very quickly.
Okay.
So does fish. You can always tell by the feel of when a fish is done. It has like a gelatinous feel to it if it's not cooked all the way through. But again, for this item on the bag that you will get will give you the cooking time, what the internal temperature should be. Now, I'm one of those old-fashioned cooks. I just cook. I feel and I know. But you don't have to worry about that, because all of the instructions are right there on the bag. Very, very easy to do.
Now, what you'll notice, you see how good this looks? This is what you get with the Rastelli product. It looks good.
And you are not going to believe how tender this flat iron steak is. Take our onions, which I love grilled onions.
Me too.
I like them more crunchy.
They look delicious. So Tony, how do you tell if the steak is done? Because everyone likes it different. Some people like it medium rare, some people like it well. How do you tell? Because he gave us a little tip today. Don't put a fork in it.
Yeah, never
don't do that. Don't do that. Don't puncture the meat. No. Okay.
I use God's thermometer.
Okay.
God has given us a meat thermometer. Okay. Most people don't know we have it.
Yeah.
It's our hand. And what you do is, see the fleshy part of your hand right here? If you take your thumb and your finger together, don't squeeze it, just put it together gently. Push in here. So when you're checking the meat, if it feels like this, it's rare. Here's medium, medium well, well done. You see the difference?
Now, this is prime pork Rastelli Direct. It won't dry out because a lot of people find that when they cook pork, it dries out sometimes. You run into the problem where the meat dries out, but not here. This meat is not going to dry out.
We have garlic, we have broccoli. Broccoli is the perfect food. It is the perfect, it is the superfood. It has amazing antioxidants in it. It's a huge cancer fighter.
Yeah.
I mean, I go through more broccoli than I think any human being. I mean, I love broccoli. Carrots, beta-carotene, another great antioxidant. Asparagus, flushes you out, keeps you right. And spinach. What can I say about spinach that Popeye has not said over and over again? Right? Spinach. It's what's good for you. So what we're going to do is, we're going to steam some of this broccoli. And now when you steam, I never recommend boiling. Because when you boil, you take a lot of the vitamins out of it. I prefer steaming. And you want to steam it till it's a bright, rich color. So if it's green, you want a bright green. And you want it a little crunchy. You don't want it soft.
You don't want it soft.
You don't want it soft because you're destroying those vitamins that are in there. And I think all vegetables should still be a little crunchy. I love steaming them. And then like with asparagus, I like steaming it. And then I like putting it on a grill and just getting some nice grill marks on it. Yeah. And again, garlic for the spinach, little salt and pepper. Garlic, olive oil, salt and pepper. Same thing. It's it's a holy trinity.
So it helps to give the flavor because a lot of people will use not eating vegetables like I don't like the taste. But there's so many ways that you can make it flavorful. Spinach. When you think of spinach, we think of Popeye. But this is really interesting. We have garlic. We've got some little bit of hot pepper flakes, olive oil. And what would you call this particular spinach dish? Because it doesn't seem like you're using a lot, but you just give it just enough to...
For the pepper, for the hot pepper?
Yes.
Well, two things. It really wakes up the flavors in the spinach and the olive oil and garlic. It just goes so well together. But there's a little secret agenda why I use hot pepper.